Good morning, everybody. This is Pastor Ken Barata at you from Ospey Valley Christian School's Staff Lounge on this beautiful Monday morning. I wanted to send out a personal video first and foremost saying thank you so much for all the love and support that you all have poured out towards me and my family these last few days, and especially yesterday afternoon after the official vote to call me as the pastor of First Baptist Shapley. I will say this, it is a tremendous honor to have even been considered, but to receive a overwhelmingly supportive yes vote affirming the call and the desire of the church to have us serve for years to come is a tremendous blessing to us. And I am really excited about this opportunity, and I look forward to seeing how the Lord is going to not just use our family to lead and guide the church, but how he's going to use all of us together to carry out the Great Commission to go make disciples of all nations and all communities and all people, specifically our community there in Shapley. I'm really excited about this opportunity. I have ideas, I have thoughts, but primarily, I'm looking forward to the conversations that we are going to have as a church body as it relates to the different ways we can reach out to our community, to our neighbors, to our families, and just show the love of Christ and share the love of Christ with them. I wanted to just say, this weekend was an awesome weekend. I enjoyed supper. I guess it really started Friday night with game night. That was fun. I enjoyed interacting with people, just kind of going from game to game, seeing what's going on and how people are doing. Then Saturday night with some amazing food. Thank you, Dennis Wilson, and anyone else who helped in the preparation of that. The pot pies and the salad, and it was an awesome time. I really enjoyed it, and I really enjoyed the question time. It's kind of sick, right? But I like to. I love questions. I love people asking questions. Questions that make me think and consider my stance and views on different matters, and questions that reveal more to you about me and who I am and where I come from. So that was a fun night. I really enjoyed it, and I'll be honest with you, I had like ulcers all weekend. It was really bad. I was super nervous, but really enjoyed the time as well. And so I apologize if yesterday morning it seemed like I was really off and not excited about the process and excited about what was going on. I just couldn't show it. I was feeling like, wow, really nervous and sick to my stomach because of it. And I knew whether yes or no, God's will would be done, and I was content with however the church decided to go. I had resolved that in my mind, but it still makes it really difficult to get through those feelings of nerves and uneasiness. So I am super excited today, and I'm definitely showing that now, and I hope you can see that as well. I just wanted to take an opportunity not just to thank you for the weekend and to tell you how honored I am to serve as your pastor moving forward. I truly am. But I just want to kind of give you an idea of what's going to happen here in the next few months. Because it's not now that I'm voted in as the pastor, doesn't mean that you can show up at the church and I'm going to be there. We should have made it clear. I don't think it was something that was made clear yesterday. Or maybe you guys just understood anyway. My obligation with Ospey Valley Christian School carries through mid-June. So I'll still be teaching full-time here at OVCS. I'll be here each day. I arrive typically between 6:30 and 7 in the morning, and I usually leave between 3 and 3:30 in the afternoon. So that time period, I'm at school. I'm teaching. I have a full slate of classes. But even with that, even with that in mind, if you need to get in touch with me, call. I may or may not be able to pick up. I have a free period or two every now and then during the day. Just about every day I have a free period. And some days I have two. Mondays, for instance, I have 2 free periods. So if you call, you need to get in touch with me. We need to talk about something. You need support on something, or you need me to be there for you. Please call. What's great about working at Ospey Valley Christian School is that we're all believers here. The headmaster understands my new role. He understands that I may need to leave in the case of an emergency or something that I need to be with a member of the church, or somebody who attends the church, may need to be there to support them on different matters. He understands, and we can flex, and we can provide coverage for while I'm gone, if it needs to be for the rest of the day or just for a brief time. But I did want to make you aware that my obligation still stands with Ospey Valley Christian School through mid-June, and so I will be here each day during the school week, and so it might be harder to get in touch with me. I want to make a concerted effort to stay in touch with you. I may send people who I'm connected with on Facebook or other social media platforms. I may send you a message that way. I may send an email. I may phone call you. It just depends on my availability and free time. If I'm short on it on a given day, I might send a message. As phone calls can get lengthy at times, and I love those conversations, and I hate hanging up, and I hate ending conversations early. But if I know I don't have a lot of time for that, I might just send a message. And please, I beg of you, please be understanding of that. It's not that I don't want to talk to you, and it's not that I'm not interested in you or your life. It's just the reality that I have to live with at this time, trying to balance 2 ministries and giving the attention I need to as a teacher in my obligation this school year, and the attention that I need to and want to as a pastor. So I am definitely concerned for you guys. I definitely love you guys and want to talk to you, and I want to get in touch, and I want to meet. It may not happen regularly until the summertime when I'm no longer obligated to OVCS. But do feel free to reach out, call, send me an email, a message. I'm not offended if you try to contact me via social media. That's my generation. It's what we do. But if you are offended by that and it makes you feel like I'm not being personal with you, maybe you prefer the personal touch, a phone call or a visit, I'm not offended if you tell me that. I actually will be very understanding, because I know some people are that way. And then there are some people who prefer a text message or a social media message or whatever. So over the next few months, we'll get used to our being in contact with one another, and I certainly want to be in contact with you. But I ask that you be understanding too that at least 60 hours of my week is given for teaching purposes, whether it's being at the school and in person with teaching, or lesson planning and grading at home. It is a tremendous burden and time consumer. But I will make myself available as often and as frequently as I can. In fact, I'm working on ideas of how I can maybe rearrange my class schedules reasonably, not like upending all the planned things and the schedule that we've had all year. But I want to try to get some have some office hours, even if it's only like 2.5 hours on a given day, or an hour and a half or whatever on a given day. I want to have a consistent time that if you wanted to contact me or see me in the office, I'd be there as well. In addition to my obligations at OVCS and things that are going to be taking place over the next few months, we'll be moving into the parsonage. I have absolutely no idea when that's going to take place, honestly. We've got stuff we've got to move in and organize into the house. And we're not in a position where we need to be all out of our old place at once, though we are very eager to move into the parsonage and to establish a home there. And it's a presence that will be there that you can reach out to us as well. And we definitely look forward to hosting people for meals or gatherings of games or just talking, whatever it might be. So that's going to be happening as well. And and then when we're there, I'll be closer to the church, so I'll be able to keep more consistent hours and contact as well. And also, just another way in which I want to keep in touch, not just during these next few months, But moving forward in general, I'd like to put together a video like this. I think of like quippy sayings, what it could be, like pastor's perspective or something like that, where I just kind of give a brief video, maybe midweek or earlier in the week, just following up on what we talked about on Sunday, and how we can apply it and put it into practice moving forward, or just maybe talk about different events going on at the church or ideas that I might have that I might be looking for feedback on. I think this could be a good way in which to get stuff out to you guys as well on a regular basis, just to be in touch, and just something new and different as well. But anyway, I've probably done talked your ear off by now, and I've had a lot I wanted to say in this video, and just get it out to you that please know I'm not ignoring you. I have no desire to ignore you and not be in touch with you regularly. But the school it's got a priority right now because of my obligation, prior commitments. But you also are very important to me, and please feel free to reach out. And if you can't get me on my phone, just leave a message for me. I'll get it, and I'll respond as soon as I possibly can. But I love you guys, and I am honored and excited about serving you as your pastor, and to lead moving forward in the church and seeing where God takes us. I truly believe this church is in a good position to make a tremendous impact for the kingdom of God, and we're going to move forward with what we know, and we're going to apply it. We're going to put it in the practice of being Jesus to people, and it's exciting. But I love you guys. Have a wonderful week, and again, if you need to get in touch with me or anything, please do. Bye.